Hi guys, it's Michael in Las Vegas. I know I'm really late with this video. I'm not going to bore you guys with details, but just like everybody else, it's been kind of crazy. Just flaked out this week. I'm way less on getting points for this video, but I really did want to get an update out to you guys about my placement and kind of see how that's going. Again, I'm at Southern Nevada Children's First, specifically working with an MSW, LCSW intern, Waikiki Fields. If you remember, she's one of the only practitioners there at the place that does parent-child interaction therapy. It's extremely scripted. You know, I've been there at my placement. I go twice a week, so I've been there X amount of visits. I've had the opportunity to do a couple of the things there that were less than, or in addition to the actual watching the therapy or studying on it. And that was kind of cool. Did some stuff. They did some community outreach kind of things, which was nice to be involved with. But either way, what I just wanted to share was that, not to sound like I'm not making progress at my placement, I am, and this is a fantastic place to be. The therapy itself is extremely scripted, and the training that I guess at least a master social worker would go to is 40 hours, like a conference that she went to, 40 hours of studying. It's 8-9 hours a day, so there's a lot to be learned. For the most part, the therapy is broken up into 3 different parts. The child-directed interactions, and that goes on for a few weeks, and then parent-directed interactions, and that goes on for a few weeks, and then, there's the whole, making progress, evaluation, discharge, that kind of thing. Again, not to sound like I'm not making progress or learning anything there, but a lot of my time when it comes to this therapeutic intervention is still studying a lot of the material. One of the great things is that there's, she's there and I'm able to bounce questions off of her and do those kinds of things. But it's a very technical type of therapy. It's extremely scripted, and so you kind of got to follow this protocol, and I'm still learning it. I'm about 2/3 the way through really getting the grip on kind of how that goes down. One of the interesting things that I started this last week was when she was learning how to do this therapy, there are folks from this company or whatever that promote this or invented this or whatever, who grade the practitioner study and how they go, they grade them on, are they doing all right, this, that, and the other. With this therapy, it's essential that all these sessions with the families, between the parents and the children, are videotaped, recorded, and there's a component where the therapist is talking to them with an earpiece and all that kind of stuff. But the nice thing is I've been able to go through some of these videos, use the checklists and evaluation screen that were being used on her when she was learning to do this therapy, and I'm able to watch those videos, use the same supervision checklist, and I've been going through and checking and looking for a lot of the signs and techniques and a lot of the verbiage and stuff that she should be doing to learn this program. And it's getting really interesting. At first I'm overwhelmed. There's a lot of terms. Some of the terms are 3 or 4 different terms for one thing, which is kind of gets me. I mean, if it confuses me, I'm pretty sure a lot of clients are getting confused, but I do kind of struggle with that a little bit because they bounce term back and forth. But essentially, as I'm grading these sessions that I have access to, she is my supervisor is finding that I'm catching a lot of the same stuff that she is catching of herself when she reviews these tapes after these therapeutic sessions. So that lets me know that I'm really getting a good grip on it. I think she's very impressed on kind of how this is coming together and the progress that I'm making, at least learning it. There's notes that I'm taking. I'm asking her a lot of questions, and I think she's impressed with the level of questions that I'm asking as they relate to the actual therapeutic process. And not always why, but maybe some of the background, and is this right, and she'll kind of correct some of my errors and thoughts and that kind of thing. So for the most part, that's kind of what's been going on. It's still a learning curve. I'm going to be there for 7-8 months, whatever it is. I don't think at all that with this type of program, me being where I'm at and understanding it is I'm not behind the learning curve or nothing. I really think I'm spot on where I need to be. It's just a tremendous amount of information that she understands that I understand that, and that's what she's expecting. I did want to say that She also does their own mental health counseling, so many hours a week or whatever the case may be, and I'm not allowed to, per her personal requirements or comfort levels, I'm not allowed to participate in any therapeutic sessions that I was not there for the intake and the assessment. And we actually had an assessment on a schedule on the day that I was going to be there. We were working with a 15-year-old girl. It was, going through 15-year-old girl things with separated parents and that whole kind of thing, and her, growing up kind of stuff. She went online and was, sharing some stuff online that she wanted to hurt herself, and ended up in the hospital for, a week or 10 days or whatever. And then, of course, she ends up in therapy with my supervisor. So, anyways, since I've been able to sit in on that assessment, they've scheduled the rest of those ongoing intervention sessions on days that I'm expected to be there. And in the event that the parent is not available on those days, I'm able, of course, to take leave from my 9 to 5 and be able to follow up that way. So that'll be nice to get a jump on that from the get-go and kind of see how her continuum of care in her private practice is going with these individual clients. And again, I apologize. Again, I'm not just putting this video out there. I don't expect any points for it this week, but I really did. I learned a lot from you guys, and I'm kind of hoping you guys are learning from me as well. And so I wanted to put that out there just to be fair to you guys. And look forward to any of your comments. But I guess for the most part, this week there has just simply been, studying more of the details involved in the application process with this specific therapy. So that's what I got to share today. As always, I'm looking forward to, your guys' stuff. I try to comment as much as I can. And have a great day. I appreciate it. Bye.